along here. Okay, where I can see that it's the most light. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to do my blotting again. Get this nice and flat. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to blot some of this table. Looks like I need a little bit finer. There we go. Blot some of that out and get my light table in to where I lost my table line. Right there, I believe. Let's look. Nope, not that far. It's down here. There we go. My little table line right there by the pear. You can see it really clearly. Kind of nifty. All right, and over here on the other side of the pepper, we can see it right there as well. And then I'm just going to kind of scoop upward from that really bright white line. Keeps wanting to pick up some of that dark, darn it. I'm going to lay mine flat for just a second while I work on that because it's really hard to do it while it's standing up and I can't even see it. So it's one thing to do it upside down. It's one thing to try to do it through the mirror upside down. And I'm just going to refine a little bit of that till it's feeling like to me that that's really what it looks like. Always looking at my picture. Always, always looking at my picture to make sure I've got it accurate. And right, that little tiny triangle right between the apple and the pear. It's just this really nice little white triangle. Nice. Feeling pretty good about this. Don't feel bad if you need to stop the video and just refine things for a minute and then turn it back on. This is the advantage of having the video, is that you can stop it at any point, so feel free to do that. You know, doing these videos makes me feel like Bob Ross. So don't worry about those happy little accidents, okay? All I'm working on is the white of the table, the really light areas of the table. That's all I'm doing right now. And I'm going to hold it up here in just a second so you can see it. And right through there. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, that's where I'm at on my table. It looks a little splotchy right now. So what I do with that is I clean off my finger first, and I just kind of rub that around, and that will blend it a little better so it doesn't look splotchy. And it's always amazing to me how much difference that makes. All right, feeling pretty good there. Now, let's see. What else? Reflected light. We need to work on our reflected light. I'm going to blend that little cast shadow on the pear a little bit more. All right, reflected light is when the light comes from a direction, it hits on the surface of something and bounces back up on the objects. So the reflected light's going to be sort of in the opposite direction of where our highlights are. So if the highlights are on this side, over here, our reflected light is going to come up here. And if you look, it's kind of hard to tell in these photos, but if you look really carefully, you can kind of see a little light area around the apple right through here. So I'm going to pick up some of this. The reflected light will never be as bright as the highlights. But it will be slightly noticeable. And if you scoop it this way a little bit, it'll help blend that back. So now you can see this lovely highlight over here on this edge that I want to touch it. You can see that it's just pulled out a little bit of that dark core shadow to create a reflected light upon it. And then over on my pear, this one's a little bit more noticeable in your picture. On the pear, we've got just a little edge right along here and right along here, along the bottom, that becomes our reflected light. And again, I don't want it to be too stark, so I'm going to kind of blend that just a little bit. And then over here with the the core shadow, that looks better. And then up on the top, let's see, I want to blend in, I'm going to actually add a little bit of dark because it kind of rounds up here, and we get a little bit of core shadow in there, not a lot, just a slight bit. That looks lots better. And let's see, what else? I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to lift up some of this, I think, though, in the background right here. That was just a tad bit darker than I wanted it. And then our little stem on our pear. I'm going to get my little highlight right along that edge. And then I'm going to take this, and if you can find a really nice straight edge, there's a dark side to that stem. And that went thicker than I wanted it to, so I'll have to fix it somehow. That's okay. And there's a little tiny line that goes out here. There we go. Then I'm going to erase over here on the other side of the pear where it's so stark light and dark against the background. Feeling better about that. Let's see, and then I'm going to go over to my pepper and create some of those reflected light, a little bit right down here, and it's really hard to see it over on the other side. They're really very small. Just a little tiny bit. You can kind of see it underneath on here where those little scallops go. And I'm going to kind of circularly do this where those bulbs are, to kind of refine that just a tad bit. Now my stem also has got a darker side to it. And then I'm going to have to go back in and pull out the light. We're getting pretty close. I'm going to lay that down while I try to do that, because I need a really thin line. That's better. Stem on my pepper. All right, let's see. From here, you could just take a few minutes to kind of touch up anything, refine any lines you need to. And other than that, this is pretty much done. I will do a little bit of refining, just really quickly here, especially around my apple where it kind of got blurred on the edge. That's definitely better. And pick up just a tad bit where I got it on it. And right along there. My apple's the one I feel like I needed the most, refining on, just so that it didn't blend completely into the background. I think I'm feeling pretty good about that. And then you're done. So what you want to do is take your tape off, and you'll see these big stark areas of white on your paper. I'll show that to you here in just a second. You can see those little white areas where we did that. So fill them in. Just get them dark. If you have to add dark to it, that's fine. You just don't want it to look like we left these big white areas on our paper. This one over here doesn't need as much because it's not as dark. Okay, I'm feeling lots better about that. So there's my finished picture. Now, as soon as you're done with this, I want you to get on one of the flip grids where it says progress report and show me what you did. Okay? So show me what you did on a little video for Flipgrid where it says progress report. And I hope you had fun with it, because I did.